Norwalk is a diverse community. Not all of the city's appointed boards and commissions reflect Norwalk's diversity. Do you believe that individuals being reappointed several times helps or hinders the board or commission's decision-making process? And how would you increase the pool of candidates for and increase the diversity of these boards and commissions?
That's all one question? Yeah, okay. Well, first of all, when you come to appointments on boards, there's always the problem of, do you keep the people who have experience, or do you bring them with people in? You try to balance it out. Some people don't want to serve any longer. You reach out to the community. We've had this debate about diversity. We understand that. We do reach out. We have people of prominence in Cesar Ramirez, as chairman of housing, Felix Serrano, as chairman of redevelopment, Olga Bermudez has been put on the parking authority. We have minorities on boards, on human relations, on zoning. What they have to do is come forward sometime and submit those resumes so we know they're available. Now, I know Harry was going to say we have to do more outreach. He said that about the Latino community, and we have to do more outreach. We have to do more outreach. Well, occasionally, people need to take a little responsibility, and outreach goes both ways. Come and talk to the city. Come and talk to people if you're interested. We have 5,200 registered Hispanic voters in Norwalk. We have a sizable African-American voter bloc in Norwalk. They need to make themselves present and come and talk to whoever the mayor is, or their councilman, or their representatives, and say, I'd like to serve on the board. I have done outreach. I've met with people. I will continue to do that. But they have to reach across the aisle also. So I don't apologize for what we've done. But again, as far as old people, new people, when you have some great people on boards and they want to serve again, you don't just take them off because you say it's time for a change. You bring new people in when the opportunity makes itself available.
Mr. Rilling.
I think we should do everything we can possible to make the boards, commissions in the city of Norwalk reflect the demographics of the community. Then and only then can people feel comfortable. The mayor talks about people feeling comfortable and coming in and saying, I'd like to serve on boards and commissions. Well, they probably don't feel too comfortable coming in. They're a little intimidated because, again, they don't think they're going to be responded to favorably. We need to make sure that we are the ones that reach out into the community, welcome people into the community, and seek out people qualified and willing to serve on the boards and commissions. When I was police chief, we reached out into the community. We went out and did recruitment drives geared at developing a police department, again, that reflected the demographics of our city. And I think we need to do that. And as mayor, I would commit that I will do that, reaching out all across and reaching out to the different organizations that represent the Latinos, the African Americans, and saying, look, you have good qualified people. Bring them to me so that we can vet them and make sure that they're ready, willing, and able to serve. And there are plenty of people that are ready to serve. They just, again, nobody reaches out to them. And I think it is incumbent upon the city to do that.
Mr. Moccia.
I will tell you quite honestly, I don't think that anybody coming into my office or into this building has ever felt intimidated. We have people who might have a language problem, have facilities for that. You know, walking into any new big building, you might feel a little intimidated by the building. There's no intimidation. I have reached out to groups. I've reached out to councilmen, other elected officials saying if you have people, bring them forward. I have put some new people on. I believe I appointed Mr. Rilling to zoning. He was new. And I brought a new person in. I don't know how that's working out, but I brought him in. I reject that idea that it's intimidating walking into this building from the point of view of people dealing with people.
Mr. Rilling.
Again, I have to disagree because I've spoken to many people who don't feel welcome. They don't feel that they may be challenged in speaking the language, and there's nobody that they feel they can come and talk to. Again, it is incumbent upon the city to reflect on all boards and commissions the demographics of our community. 25% of our community is Latino. approximately another 12 to 14% are African American. The boards and commissions need to reflect that.
The next question